wondering why I brought you here. And I have to tell you, I'm very excited.
That's good.
I am.
Makes fun of us. Yeah.
Like, I think I'm going to cry.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Who is it?
You want my shoulder?
yeah.
I didn't think I will. So I came. Oh, okay. I didn't expect this. I wasn't sure if to bring you today to the cemetery. I've been coming to Poland for 10 years with Uma, and I always knew my grandmother is Polish. But thank God she left before the war in 1925. She was 8 years old with her 3 siblings, younger sisters, and her parents. And they came to Israel, to Palestine. They were Zionists. And they left the family behind. And she never really talked about it. We moved on. We went to Israel. Eventually they arrived in England, and that's where she lived. I have a picture of her when she was younger. This is her probably in her early 20s, when she already lived in England. Her name is Zelda. She passed away a few years ago.
So wait, this is the legend of Zelda?
That's fine, brother.
No, this is Zelda.
It's a different
And I didn't have the privilege to meet her father, but I met my little Bubba, that's what we called her. They were both Polish also from Lodz. And they lived in England, but they were born here, and when they left, they already had 4 daughters. And this is Israel Monat, Yaakov Israel Monat. And this is his father, buried here. Aaron Tzvi Monat, his cousin, his uncle. And I came here last week thinking I have great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents in the cemetery, and I wanted to find them. And fortunately someone was here to help me, and I found all my 4 great-grandparents.
Wow.
This is one of them, and there's Yechezkel Rosenfeld, he's buried in another part. The men are buried together in his cemetery, the women are buried together, but they're separate. They're not buried one next to each other, so it's usually father and son or brothers. So I have another great-great-grandmother buried somewhere in the end of the cemetery that side, and another great-great-grandmother, Zelda Rosenfeld, buried over there. And I realized that probably no one came here for my family in the last 70 years. Aaron, who's buried over here, who fortunately died before the war. He had 5 kids. One of them was this guy. But all of his 4 other kids and their children, they all were murdered. So we're lucky. So all the time we're thinking, what are our names? And where do we come from? And why did we survive? And what's our role now? What's our mission? And coming to here made me really realize not only how fortunate my family is, but how important it was for me to bring you here. Imagining that Aaron, my great-great-grandfather, was buried here, had his hispadim here. My family made sure he had an honorable burial. They brought him here. He came here. They'll come here on his yacht site, my great-grandfather, every year until they probably left to Israel. And who knows when it was the last time someone said Kaddish here. The truth was, it was really hard for me to find out the names. My grandmother was the oldest. She knew everything. And when she passed away, my dad sort of couldn't remember really who was who. And I realized how important it was for us, for me, to find out about my family. And realize that the names of my great-great-grandparents are the names of my great-uncles, and the names of my brother and sisters were all named after our grandparents, great-grandparents. And I wanted to share with you one last thing before I ask to do Kaddish with you here. Because I feel like this is a place to share this with you. On Friday afternoon, so I want to share it with them also. Not that they... my brother sent me this picture. She was born on Friday, my niece.
Congratulations.
So I haven't seen her yet. But sort of given, the thought.
Maybe you should show them. Do they want to see?
That's right. I don't know. I don't think they. But the thought that not only we survived, we're flourishing and we prevailed. And who knows how many great grandchildren they have. And I don't know what's her name, but maybe it's a name that is of one of them. I don't know what my brother would choose. Probably an Israeli name, something more modern and not Zelda. But maybe a second name. So if you could join me, I'm going to do Tfilat El Malei Rachamim. I really want to bring here a minyan of people to honor my great-great-grandfather. שוכן במרומים, המצא מנוחה נכונה תחת כנפי השכינה, במעלות קדושים וטהורים, כזוהר רקיע בזהירי, את נשמת אהרון צבי בן ישראל, ואת נשמת צבי אייזק בן זלמן נתן, ואת נשמת זלמן צבי בן ישראל שהלכו לעולמם, בגן עדן תהיה מנוחתם, אנא בעל הרחמים הסתירם בסתר כנפיך לעולמים, בצרור בצרור החיים את נשמותיהם, אדוני הוא נחלתם, וינוחו בשלום על משכו אבותיהם, ונאמר אמן. I'll be grateful if you join me to Adonai Ro'i Lo Echsar, Mizmor David. It's a traditional song also in my family. It's a Hasidic family. They're all part of the Alexander Hasidut. There's a big Hasidut here. And not only my family likes to sing it on Shabbat, but when my grandfathers died, we sang it to them when we did the Hespedim and the burial. So please join me. Mizmor David, Adonai Ro'i Lo Echsar, B'inot Desher Yavitzeni, Amen Milcholot Amen. Nafshi Yeshover, Nafshi Yeshover, Yavreini v'maglei tzedek v'ma'an Shemo, Gam ki eleh b'ket zaman lo yirah ki ata imadi shivtecha umishantecha shivtecha umishantecha ena chamuni ta'aloch lefanai shulchan תערוך לפני שולחן, תערוך לפני שולחן, נגד זרעי. דישנת בשמן ראשי, דישנת בשמן ראשי, דישנת בשמן ראשי, כוסי אליי. אך טוב החסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית השם, ושבתי בבית השם באורך ימים. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועל מה דיבר חירותי וימיך מלכותי, וחייכון וביכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמת דקודשה בריאו, לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. So thank you very much, guys, for being my minions. And could you take a picture with this? And we'll meet back on the main.
Thank you, Dora.